The clothing that the players wear on the pitch has changed dramatically over the years, hasn't it?
Yes, as your accent during that sentence. Yeah, no, well, look, do you want me to tell you about something about the history of the football attire?
Let's do that. I'll give you 2 minutes. Your time starts now.
OK. Football outfits were initially reserved for upper-class English society. During that period, Lord Kinnaird, an early star of the game, was noted for always being resplendent in long white trousers. This noble attire was soon replaced with a more practical thick cotton shirt, knickerbockers and heavy, rigid leather boots. During most of the Victorian age, players had no uniform, so in order to distinguish the different teams, players wore colourful caps or scarves to tell the teams apart. In order to distinguish one team from the other, standard strips began to emerge in the 1870s, with many clubs opting for colours associated with their schools. The first shin pads were worn in 1874 by the Nottingham Forest player Sam Weller-Widdowson, who wore cricket pads outside his stockings. Initially, the concept was ridiculed, but it soon caught on with the other players. One of the first players to distinguish himself was Billy Meredith, a Welsh footballer who was considered one of the early superstars due to his remarkable on-field performances, along with his habit of chewing on a toothpick during games. Football uniforms entered the revolutionary 1960s with V-necks and rounded collars. In keeping with the sleek 60s look, star players such as George Best wore shirts that came in bold, solid colours, making soccer jerseys more visible under stadium lights. The 1970s marked the beginning of commercialism in football attire. Puma paid Pelé $120,000 to bend down and tie his laces at the start of the 1970 FIFA World Cup final, ensuring a close-up of his boots for a worldwide television audience. And coincidentally, his famous yellow number 10 jersey, worn that day, was sold in 2002 at auction for over $220,000, making it the most expensive football jersey in the world. The 1980s kicked off an era of soccer jersey marketing like never seen before, which has continued through this day and will most certainly continue into the future.